So we are a week into the new year. A lot of kids going back to school tomorrow, just syncing up with this weather system that we're going to deal with here.
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting situation because a lot of times when we talk about a winter storm that's going to be arriving, people go, okay, how much snow is going to fall? Give me the number. It's not that simple.
And a little more complicated.
Very complicated, and even this particular system is much more complicated than usual. Let me explain exactly why. When you look at it on paper, here's what it is. Tomorrow's a quiet day, alert day for Tuesday for the possibility of rain and snow. And yes, that's accurate information. But of course, as always, especially with winter systems, and especially with winter systems in Chicago, the devil here is in the details. So I want to break it down on how this is going to unfold. You'll first get round one, and I mentioned this a little bit earlier. This will arrive late Monday night, and I do think that by Tuesday early morning, maybe 4 to 6 or so, we may pick up anywhere from 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 inches, depending on where you are. Heavier amounts are farther to the south. Now, there's still some question on whether or not this line will be moved a little farther to the north, but I do think that this is a pretty good estimate of what we're expecting. The complication comes in that some of this at some point is going to switch over to rain. Now, that's really going to wash out a lot of those snow totals. We may get a brief lull here sometime early morning, maybe Tuesday early morning, during the early part of the morning commute. Some lighter snow will still be falling, but the changeover to rain is going to complicate the problems. And then once we get into later in the morning, it'll get a little bit heavier where the snow is falling and a little bit heavier where the rain is falling. And these are the areas where there's a whole big question mark as far as how far north does that snow band set up, or the heavier snow amounts, and of course how much rain is going to be falling as well. You change any one of these parameters just a little bit, and it makes all the difference in the world in whether or not you have 6 or 7 inches of snow on the ground, or whether or not you just have rain with a little bit of slush mixed in. I do think we'll pick up an additional 3+ wherever that heavier snow sets up. At the current time, it appears that's going to be for the western and northwestern suburbs, although some particular models are bringing that across parts of the city. Something to watch. Again, this is round 2 that's coming in, and then I think everything will wrap up as a little bit of light snow. So when I talk about not giving you a kind of comprehensive list of how much snow is going to be on the ground, it's because that it's going to change throughout the course of this event. Here's a different way to look at it. I'll actually put the numbers on here as well as far as the temperatures are concerned, because it does look like it'll be above freezing at a good portion of this, even as the snow is falling Monday night and into early Tuesday. There is that brief lull for early Tuesday morning. Here comes the rain to wash it out. Now notice this particular model run brings that rain snow line much farther to the south, so that changes the numbers a little bit. But we're talking over the course of a couple of miles here and there, and it really is going to change how things set up. And of course, that will be fluid as the storm wears on. You may be able to pick up an additional 2 to 3 inches of snow before the rain changes over and washes that back out. So it's kind of like a push and pull here with the rain and snow, and then eventually everybody ends as a good bit of light snow as we head into Tuesday evening. So I can't just show you this number, which is what a lot of meteorologists are going to show you here. They're going to show you, oh, the numbers are piling up, the numbers are piling up, because while Midway may be spitting out 5 inches of snow here for the end of the event, a lot of that's melting as it falls. A lot of it is getting washed out by the rain and snow. This is not a simple forecast where I can tell you you'll have 4 inches of snow here and 6 inches of snow here. Just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. This alert should actually be on Tuesday, and then as we look ahead, Saturday, another chance for a big storm to move in. That one we will have to watch.
Okay, thanks for sorting that out for us, Rob. Appreciate that. Roll